Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Libra, this is going to be an interesting one, my dears. I don't know what to say. So, I'll just tell you. I sat down to do your reading. Oh, you're tilted over here. Your zodiac card is like tilting too. I sat down. I turned the camera on, and I was sort of pre-shuffling, and I edit that out. And a song came into my head, and I can't even think of the last time I heard this song. It's your song. So, the version of it that I'm hearing is Barbra Streisand's Send in the Clowns. So, I took a minute with that, and I'm playing it in my head. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I remember this song. Where is this coming from? Like, I can't even think of the last time I heard, like I hear that song and it kind of reminds me of my childhood. And it's not even the kind of song that they play on the radio, you know, like the oldies. It's a kind of a very iconic song, but boy, it has some interesting lyrics to it. So I went and I kind of looked, and a lot of people have created their versions of this song. And then I went and I listened to the Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes version. And very interesting. Now, so what am I getting from this? Why did they send the clowns in, right? So why, I mean, the song has a lot of different meanings behind it. I would encourage you to go and look up the lyrics for Send in the Clowns. And it's interesting because it's what you gotta know this week. It's almost like I'm just opening up as a channel for the universe to tell you what you gotta know. The clowns are being sent in. That's what I feel like is going on here. So the clowns are sent in, typically in a circus, when a certain performance is not going so well. It's like, okay, they're in, the acrobats have fallen down, and oh, send in the clowns, right? So then the clowns kind of come in and they do their little shebang, and everybody's like, oh, it's like, don't pay attention to what's going on over here. Look over here, look over here. That's like why the clowns get sent in. So, and if you listen to the lyrics, I don't know, something's just not working out. Something is not working out in the song. And it's just send in the clowns. The clowns, oh, no, they're here. So I get the impression, like, what you need to know is there's just something in your life that's not quite going off the way the universe would like to see you performing, the way the universe would like to see it happening. So they're going to send in the clowns. And what that means is it's almost like it's giving you the time that you're going to need to kind of collect yourself, recalibrate yourself, clear up your mess, and maybe get ready to come out for the next time you're going to do your performance. And the performance could be walking out the door and going to work, walking out the door and going to the grocery store, walking out the door and going to a hockey game. So I don't know what that is, but here come the clowns. No, send in the clowns. And when I hear Barbra Streisand sing it, it just sounds like somebody who's kind of, I don't want to say almost dressed to the nines. Like Barbara was always a performer. And dressed to the nines. And even like I think at one point she says, having her lines all set. Oh, and then you're not there. So I can't say my lines. It didn't work out. The timing is off. The lines are forgotten. It's just not happening. And she's still trying to look good until the clowns get sent in. So there you go, Libra. We are going to go into the tarot. That is the most unique song I think I've ever had channeled for anybody. So this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. I just had to give myself a little chuckle because I'm thinking about that song. I think about, like, because I go to my son's school and I help lunch monitor the kindergartens. This is like a hot mess most of the time. And it's kind of like, yeah, send in the clowns. And then there's a part in the song that goes, oh, never mind, they're here. These are the clowns. So that could be too. Like maybe that's what you're dealing with. Oh no, these are the clowns. So no. So it just feels like you're going to get some sort of opportunity to recalibrate yourself. Like a distraction coming in that whatever you're supposed to be focusing your attention on or what's waiting for you to focus your attention onto it, it will be distracted with other things. Or you can get yourself kind of fixed up there. So I'm going to do the Light Seers Tarot. I'm not doing an oracle card. I think that was more than enough oracle message right there. And then I'm going to do the pocket size Wild Unknown Tarot. What you got to know, Libra? What you got to know? I do say that the clowns are coming in. Oh, what is this? Oh no, what is this? I saw this deck is hiding. There's this card. Part of this deck was hiding under the Fountain Tarot. I can see you peeking out. I was like, what are you doing there? The Hierophant. It's like the ring top leader. The circus tent leader, the ring top leader. What do they call this? I don't know if it just feel like your life has become a circus performance, Libra. And the Hierophant, it's like, oh, it's so funny. I really feel like the angels are kind of chuckling right now. And it's not, they're chuckling with you, not at you. And there's some heartfelt sympathy for whatever maybe you're struggling through currently, Libra. But, you know, when I think about when the ringleader, is that what he's called? Yeah, that comes in the circus and like, send in the clowns, you know, he's sort of like in charge of everything. I mean, he was really hoping that this would go well for you, whatever it is. But you just kind of, not quite right. The timing is off. You forgot your lines. It just has that sense like, wasn't the right night. Send in the clowns. And they just, I feel like on some level want to keep things light for you. Want to keep things light. Want to keep things light in your heart. That's sort of the attempt here. Ooh. What you need to know. Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Star. So you will be getting some sort of clarity. And perhaps you're getting really tired with it. You know, I see a cheeky response. I see a cheeky response from you to the Hierophant. From you to perhaps your angels, the guides, the universe, the ring top leader. You see her look. She's like, yeah, no, I've seen enough of your BS. Yeah, no, I've seen an awful lot of it. I'm not impressed with it at this point. I am getting that. I'm getting that. Oh, I almost feel like the cards, like the reading for your cards today is almost like a dialogue back and forth between you and the universe, because literally the biggest message is that the clowns are getting sent in. So you're going to have clarity. So maybe this is almost like a download too. There's like the tree of life. There's all this math and infinity symbols and a crow flying away. It's almost like the crow is leaving after having delivered the message. And it's a staircase. Whatever's coming in for you, it's almost like it has to be processed until you can extricate it from your mind and apply it to your life. To wind out of this staircase and go forward. It might even feel like you're on a winding staircase. Oh, look at my nails are all purple. I was pulling out frozen blueberries this morning. My nails are all purple. And then the Star. Harnessing, well, the biggest performance of your life. And shining. Becoming the Star. See, I see, oh, isn't that interesting? Okay, because the Hierophant, I see the we can all see the staircase sitting behind the Hierophant. And it's leading up to this light. There's light up above here. Now, the staircase is interesting because I'm using the Wild Unknown. And in this deck, the Nine of Wands, which is, okay, what's sitting right underneath here, is a very difficult staircase in that deck. And that's the one I'm going to use for clarifiers. It's a staircase just like this, but it's covered in twigs, like sharp looking twigs, all the way up. So it's really not an easy staircase to climb here. And the Hierophant is just trying so hard to keep your heart light about it. You know, like knowing that, I know that Libra is going to do a good performance. Tonight's not the night. So just send in the clowns, send in the clowns. But you feeling kind of defeated and frustrated. And maybe even looking at the Hierophant, looking at the ring top leader, is to think, you know, you didn't give me enough time to collect myself. You didn't give me enough time to try again. You say, no, because the Hierophant wants you to come out like the star. That's what it's leading up to here. And this is shining, being, you know, not wanting you to be the laughing stock of the performance and sort of like trying to distract others as quickly as possible. You know, that's what they're in there. They're like smoke and mirrors, the clowns. So that you can leave and hopefully people kind of forget about what happened. And then the next time people come in and it's your night, you're going to shine. Like, that's part of the reason why it's been difficult for you to have the perfect performance. Because this is a performance unlike any performance anyone's ever done. It really is. And then when you do it, when you manage to really do this, Libra, it will not be forgotten. If there's been any stumbles along the way and you feel like that's a lot of what's remembered here. Is all my stumbles, is all my fumbling, is all my trying to get it right, is my falling down, my missing my line, my missing my timing. That gets completely forgotten. It's just like, it's astronomical. It's almost like a figure skater going out on the ice and trying something that nobody's ever done. Like maybe trying the quad, you know, the first, was it Elvis Stoico that did the first quad? I think it was, I can't remember. But, like the first time the quad was attempted, fall down. And then, yeah, nobody can do it. Why do they keep trying? They look like an idiot. And then they do it. They do it twice, 3 times, 4 times, backflips, up this. Yeah, because I think Elvis Stoico did like all that stuff. And then nobody remembers him for the performances that didn't succeed leading up to those gold medal performances or silver medal or whatever they were. But that's like the feeling here is just like, whoa, the lights are shining on you. The timing is right. The lines are there. The audience is paying attention. And you can't do wrong. But it just doesn't feel like that right now. And the Hierophant, I'm really curious how the clowns will be sent in. Like, you know, we're talking metaphorically. I don't know if really you work somewhere and just your boss is going to send in some clowns while you try to get your assignment. But there's some sort of, yeah, like almost even if you've not accomplished something the way you would like to have accomplished it at work, or you were supposed to do a presentation or a sales pitch, or do some inventory, put together an anniversary party, I don't know, like something, and it didn't work out right, and feeling like that's what you'll be remembered for, but you won't. So something's going to come in and literally distract those around you while you kind of fix yourself up. Fix yourself up a little bit. Catch your breath. Go backstage and get ready for the next night or the next week or whenever the next town performance here. Oh, yeah. Oh, see? This is what it feels. We got the devil here. The devil is at the bottom. It's the only card in this reversed. The devil, look at, he's holding the strings. It's like that, right? It's as if, you know if you've ever done anything sort of athletic, or even dance, anything that has to do with coordinating your body, and it doesn't feel right. And you can see it too in athletes, like they always perform, and then they're just always perform, and then they're just having a bad night. It's like, what is wrong with them? And it just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. Your flow you're not in the groove. And it ends up feeling like someone else is controlling the strings here. This is not working right. I'm not going to send in the class. I quite enjoy looking like an idiot for y'all to get the message. It's okay. But that's what it feels like. But really, it's the Hierophant. No, let's keep it light. Let's not let you think that the devil is tugging at your strings here. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on today. I had the Christmas lights on. Do you want me to turn them on? I'll turn on the lights. Yeah. See, my performance wasn't ready. I didn't have the lights. You see that? There's a little push button on the floor. Isn't that fancy? Yeah, that's what you get with these new Christmas trees. You don't even have to crawl under the tree or put a timer. Voila! Okay, there we go. Yeah, see? Did you see that? I turned on the tree with my foot. There's a little pedal on the floor. Not fancy, huh? All right, so let's just do a quick clarification. I just want to see what comes out for each one of these. The message is so clear. Hopefully to you. That's for the reason I'm doing the reading. We'll start with the Hierophant and then we'll move from the bottom, from left to right. The Hierophant has the Seven of Wands. You know what? Part of it is your defense system. You're feeling maybe a little bit defensive about what it is that you're trying to do, trying to achieve. And that's exactly what's causing you to misstep, to miss your lines, for the timing to be off. Because you need to be in the flow. You can't be kind of defensive. That is really what, it's almost like the Hierophant, I want to say, could even start bringing in really silly situations. You just got to start shaking your head at life and say, this is ridiculous. This is, my life is a circus. It's a circus. You know, if you've ever been depressed about how your life is going, where you are now, or just things aren't working out, it's not always easy to try to look at the light side and try to not take your life so seriously. That's I think a big part of what this reading, the universe, God, the angels would like you not to take your life so seriously here. And then the minute you do that, you flow. You're in the flow. The Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. This is like telling you how to get up the staircase. You're going to get like a download. It's just, but then it almost as if it takes time to unwind through your brain. It has to work through, maybe it almost has to travel through every single little neuron in your mind. And then it becomes a cohesive message. The Nine of Wands. This is what I feel like I might get some people looking at me like, this is not funny, Cindy. I've had some people come through in some of the, a couple of the lives that I've been doing. And it's been interesting, not enjoying the humor that I put in the readings. And I mean, I'll never change. I mean, there's lots of times in my life where I feel really down. I feel really sad. I have moments of sadness and depression and tears and thinking, why didn't this work out? What's wrong with me? Like, we all do that, I guess. Maybe it's just me. But like, then there's other times you can't stay there. You can't stay there. And you see, the thing is, when you feel like that, everything around you is that, you'll never come out of it. You'll never come out of it because you are sad or disappointed about something. The world isn't going to cry with you, and you don't want the world to cry with you, because that's the energy that's going to bring you back. So, but this is what I'm talking about. I just see sort of like defensive. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. I don't trust this shit anymore. It's okay. Nine of Wands, the Tower. That's curious. There's going to be something completely you know what it is? It's like this. Something very unexpected is going to happen to bring down this massive defense system that you're starting to create regarding your flow and your ability to flow. And it's almost as if now it's your night to perform. and you feel like everybody doubts you. The ringleader doubts you because he kept sending in the clowns. You hear people talking in the town. Did you hear that performance from Libra? Oh my God, it was so funny. Just thinking, yeah, whatever. Just laugh, just laugh. And then you go to where you go to the circus tent. You go to your room or your tent to get ready. And you have a bouquet of flowers from every single group in the circus where you work, wishing you luck, knowing you can do it, regardless, they all love you. And then you're about to put on like the outfit that you would typically wear for this performance, and then there's a flap, flap, flap on the tent flap, whatever it is. And it's the ringleader with a whole new outfit, and it's spectacular. And you walk out like, I didn't expect all this, and everyone is just with bated breath. And you go out and you rock it with this tower and the star, the Son of Swords. So it's like the Knight of Swords. There's no hesitation. There's nothing but flow and knowing. You apply the download to your actions and you have that flow. The bottom is the Emperor and the Ace of Cups and the Daughter of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Now I can show you. See, that's that Nine of Wands, right? Look at that. Look at kind of how similar the two staircases are. I told you. So the Emperor, the Ace. Look, it's like the ringleader coming with this huge offer. The Nine of Wands and the, see, this almost feels like the Nine of Wands. It's all about timing. So you wonder sometimes why an athlete is always a top performer, and then they go to one event and it's like they just came out of college. Like it could be a professional athlete, and what happened? It's almost as if like with this eclipse between the swords, the timing was just never right. The planets weren't lined up. It just kind of feels like that. So, send in the clowns. Well, there you go, Libra. That was very different and very unexpected. Thank you so much. I'm going to go do the extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.